Welcome to Manicflow Money, a simple approach to looking at the world we live in and what could be affecting our asset, saving, and retirement choices. Have a few things today. First, I want to go over the importance of an industrial purchase made in Bitcoin last week. Second, let's touch a little bit about the stimulus talks and how that will affect the crypto market and the stock market. Part 3. Let's have a quick session with Nick from the Run Guys. What's he going to do? Sell XRP? Is he going to hold it? What's he doing? What do you think? What are you doing? I want to end this video with an opportunity. So please stick around till the very end of this video. And right now I ask that you subscribe by hitting that red button right there. Smash it down. Then also hit the notification bell. So make sure you get all these videos as soon as they come out. Leave a comment. It helps out. Here's what we have today. It's a crypto weekly roundup for the second week of October because rising industrial demand boosts the crypto market. It hovered above 11,200. Ethereum was approaching 400. As the two leading cryptocurrencies both gained almost 6% over the week. The sentiment indicator was flying, and the payments company Square added 4,709 Bitcoin to its balance sheet. That's $50 million. Well, reinforcing the bullish outlook for Bitcoin, the on-chain metrics show growing confidence in the Bitcoin network. That means a lot of people are looking at it. A lot of people have addresses. A lot of people are acquiring. Corporations are getting a taste for it. The payment company, Square, added $50 million worth of Bitcoin to its balance sheet this first week of October. The investment represents 1% of Square's treasury. And according to the CFO, quote, Bitcoin has the potential to be more ubiquitous currency in the future, end quote. This positive news crystallized the bullish market, with a veteran technical analyst, Peter Brandt, telling his followers that Bitcoin chart is, and I quote, poised to flash as a big buy signal, end quote. What does this mean for the week ahead? Well, earlier this month, investment analyst Raoul Paul pointed out that historically, each period of Bitcoin price consolidation has been followed by a big move. It suggests that Bitcoin's surge skyward comes after a long period of relatively low volatility. It could be expected that it is the mark of the beginning of a new bullish trend. At the same time, Bitcoin recent inverse correlation with the dollar means that the strength of this move could be influenced by macroeconomic forces like stimulus talks, which are going on currently and are likely to dictate the direction of the US dollar along with the commencement of earnings season. People are reporting on their Q3. A lot of uncertainty out there in the November presidential election. Well, Democrats and Republicans both dismissed Trump's coronavirus stimulus offer. Let's go over a few of the key points. The White House on Friday of last week increased its offer to $1.8 trillion, nearly double its original offer. Of course, Nancy Pelosi had something to say about that, and I quote, this proposal amounted to one step forward and two steps back, end quote. Even Senate Republicans expressed opposition. So Mnuchin and Meadows are going to get together privately, separately, to vote on the Paycheck Protection Program funding. Democrats and House Republicans in the Senate expressed opposition to what they call Donald Trump's $1.8 trillion coronavirus stimulus offer. Somebody's going to have to come together and figure this out. Now, it does double the original proposition, but of course, Pelosi says, quote, when the president talks about wanting a bigger relief package, his proposal appears to mean that he wants more money. That White House offer includes state and local government, $300 billion, unemployment insurance, $400 a week, retroactive to September 12th, liability protection, stimulus checks, money to airlines, paycheck protection programs, minority lending, testing and tracing, $175 billion. education, student loan forgiveness, food assistance, childcare, postal service, employee retention, tax credit, $91 billion. Lodging industry and the broadband industry. Trump, who called off talks several days ago, now said he's changed his position on approving more coronavirus aid before the November election, telling right-wing radio host Rush Limbaugh, quote, "I'd like to see a bigger stimulus package, frankly, than either the Democrats or Republicans are offering," end quote. However, White House Communications Director Alyssa Farah later told reporters that the administration wants the package that costs below $2 trillion, and that's just slightly below what the Democrats are offering. So what does this mean to you? Are you holding cryptocurrency? Let's think about what tax bill's in place. Let's think about what it's going to mean to sell now versus to hold. I'll tell you who's somebody that's got an opinion about that. It's Nick Anderson. Let's listen for a second, see what he's got to say.
Before the election, investors, since there is uncertainty in the air, there will be a sell-off. Okay, there will be a sell-off. And that sell-off, I believe, will happen for two reasons. Number one, right, the uncertainty of Biden or Trump getting elected. Number two, not knowing what tax plan will go into play. So they would rather sell off because, for example, if you're holding your crypto profits and Biden gets elected, then he pushes it to Congress and that tax plan goes through, then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, now I have to pay capital gains on the bull run, on everything that I've just made, right? So they wouldn't want to pay that extra nearly 20%, that doubling that percentage, guys, doubling the percentage. They wouldn't want to pay nearly double. So they would rather sell off, pay the taxes on the current tax model, and then reinvest when it's low. So before election, some people are saying they're holding in gold. Some people are saying they're holding in silver. Some people are even holding Pokemon cards or baseball cards, guys. What are you holding? What are your top three cryptocurrencies? You're going to be holding a good amount of cash to have liquid, just cash in the bank, right? Because the interest over time, it's not like you're going to be holding cash forever because, inflation, the value of the dollar goes down because inflation keeps going up. But being able to have cash to buy when it's low, if the crash happens, because crashes happen relatively quick, guys. You saw what happened with the pandemic. I mean, if you look right here, if I go year to date on coinmarketcap.com, you can look at this with this. You can check it out. You can look and just see for yourself. You saw how quick this crash happened. I mean, right here, March 11th, boom, March 13th, 2 days. 2 days. 2 days that crash happened. That's all it took. Now, inflation is not going to do that to your dollar over the course of 2 days. It'll do it over 20 years or 200 years, but over 2 days, that won't happen. So it's actually a safer hedge being in like a stable coin like Tether or the dollar that doesn't fluctuate as much. So even like selling off to Tether, USDT if you want. But the market capitalization was $223 billion. And then 2 days later, $141 billion, guys.
Lastly, I want to go over an opportunity to be surrounded by exceptional people and an opportunity to make incredible compensation. If you have ever been interested in building a business online, to work from home, to work from anywhere, and also if you've ever been interested in learning the Forex market and how to trade on that market, then this might be an opportunity for you. Forex is the foreign exchange market. It is the act of buying and selling currencies used by daily banks, central banks, institutional investors, and individuals around the world. It's a portable skill. It's a skill set that will benefit you for a lifetime. It's the largest financial market in the world with $6 trillion a day, and it operates 24/7, 5 days a week. If you ever have wanted to invest in yourself, then this is the opportunity for you. Who is Epic? It's a global company that provides environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. They have industry-leading Forex traders and trainers. These are 6, 7, 8-figure traders that are online 3 times a day, live sessions to support your questions and to teach and train you their techniques on working up their analysis to help you find what fits your best personality. This isn't a one-stop shop. This is an investment in yourself. And finally, besides everything you're going to get for being a scholar, for going to university, for being trained, for attending study hall, to going through your syllabus, to going through all the Candlestick Bible, you also have an opportunity to show this to other people, to help other people, potentially like yourself, that want to get into trading Forex, but they just don't know how. It's complicated. Yeah, it's challenging. Yeah, is it going to take time? Yeah, it's an investment in yourself. You can go to epicbulls.com, EPICBULLS.com. Enter there to get the weekly newsletter so you can get updates. Click the Join Now button. It will take you to the Epic Trading website. Once you go through all the company information, there will be a Join Now button on that page. It will take you to the enrollment page where you can sign up to be an Epic Scholar. At that point, we're on a team. There's a community. It's there to support your learning. They've got some of the top trainers and traders and stories that have made these people successful. There's good vibes. And it's a good way to find yourself, find your focus, find the mindset to push through, to build a business that you want, that you could take anywhere, work anytime. Because every day is a school day, and I hope that sharing this content will help. If you've made it this far, please smash the red subscribe button and like this video. A reminder, I'm a Main Street provider and not a Wall Street advisor.